What's up guys, this is Nikon 558 and welcome back to another action figure review. And I actually haven't done a review in a little time, a quite long time actually. I can't remember the last figure I reviewed, but yeah. Anyways, so today we'll be looking at the Star Wars Black Series the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, but carbonized Boba Fett. Now, if you want to, I got this on my birthday, but if you want to pick up your action figures, where I get about two of my figures, I recommend getting your figures at Big Bad Toy Store, the website that you can get action figures and collectibles. Anyway, so I did rebox him, so let's have a look at him, shall we? So on the front, as you can see, it has Star Wars Black Series, and it has the carbonized graphite carbon, and just has so obviously this is made out of graphite paint. On the side, as you can see, it says it says Boba Fett on the side. Obviously you can't see it because of the lighting, and the wind keeps pushing my door, so I have to quickly shut it. And then on the side it says Boba Fett. I'm gonna have to zoom the camera out a bit more. As you can see, it has Boba Fett, and it has Hasbro, and it says 4+, and it has a choking hazard right there. On the side it has a gold part, and it says Boba Fett right there, and it has some like numbers. It doesn't really have a number there, but it just has a square. On the back, as you can see, a picture of Boba Fett right there with his customized Mandalorian armor, deadly weaponry, silence. Whoever says Boba Fett was one of the most featured bounty hunters in the galaxy, which I think I said that wrong. Anyways, I'm not the best at reading, so I apologize. On the bottom, it just has a barcode, and it says the Star Wars The Black Series carbonized Boba Fett. And yep, on the top it has normal green plate right there, and then it has a window box packaging as well. Anyways, so we're gonna quickly speed up the footage while I unbox this figure, and then we'll take a look at its accessories. Right, now that we've got Boba Fett out of his box right there, so obviously here is Boba Fett with his carbonized paint, so we'll just lift up the camera. Now, Boba Fett was played by a man named Jeremy Bulloch, and sadly passed on December 18th of last year. So rest in peace, Jeremy Bulloch, you were our Boba Fett. And you were my childhood, basically, because I really loved Boba Fett when I was in primary school. Anyway, so let's just have a look at his sculpt first. So, yeah. So let's have a look at his. Oh god, let's have a look at his sculpt, shall we? So obviously this is made out of graphite paint. Now I do have another Boba Fett figure, which is right next to me, that I got out for this video. This is the Black Series version of the. This is another Star Wars Black Series figure. This is the prototype version, and they both just fell over. Yes, so obviously this is his prototype suit. I don't have the Return of the Jedi version of Boba Fett, which I might pick that up, or not, maybe the, or if not, I might pick up the Mandalorian's, what's it called? Mandalorian Silver Armor. I forgot what the name was called. I forgot the name, but I'll try and remember it near the end of the video. I do have Mandalorian to compare him with, but I reboxed him and he's on my bed and I don't really feel like getting up. So yep, anyways, so let's look at his sculpt actually, so we'll look at his head. Oh yeah, so I might pick up the Return of the Jedi or Mandalorian in his Beskar armor. So here he is with the graphite red and the green and the yellow and the white or silver. And there's like a yellowy gold right there, and it has this little thing right there on the top where he used to. He actually used this in Mandalorian, where he shot down that stormtrooper thing. I'll find a clip or something. There's his bounty hunter logo. I actually can't remember. That's the bounty hunter logo, I think. I cannot remember much of Star Wars. As you can see, there's a hole in his back for his jetpack. I cannot get him to stand up. There's his other shoulder pad right there, and he has a wire leading to this one of his gauntlets right there. I think that's the one that shot the rope that he used to shoot at Luke in Return of the Jedi. Sadly, he can't kick his legs forward because he has these like pouches in the way, so that's kind of annoying. His cape, however, is made out of like this weird fabric material while, well, fabric material, that does not make sense. This weird material, well, this one right here is just made out of cloth as well. It was made out of like a cloth. And there's this holster right there for his little blaster right here, which he barely used. So we'll have to we'll look at this blaster right there. As you can see, the top is a little bit bent for me because it was already like that when I took it out of the box. Not right now when I opened it. Obviously, it has like a graphite brown right there. Looks really cool. Comparing it with the Empire Strikes Back one, that the prototype Boba Fett, obviously it's just plain black. This one's actually like painted as well. Let's continue. There's his little guns on his like gun knee pads, whatever they are. I have no idea what they are. And there's his boots right there. There's his belt and his holster as well. And there's his gloves right there. And this has like a missile or something. I have no idea what this is. The flamethrower? I cannot remember. I'm probably thinking of the Return of the Jedi suit they used. Yep, so we'll just set Fett back there. And that kind of rhymed it. That rhymed, I think. So here's this jetpack that he didn't use in Empire, but he did use in Jedi, in Return of the Jedi. So obviously it's kind of like scuffed and all that. Doesn't have a plug for it to put like any effects in or a stand. But I need to move forward a bit. Yep. So there's the holes right there. And there's this thing, I have no idea what it is. And these bits right there, the boosters, where I don't know what they are. A little bit bent for me, but with this one, it's fine. I don't have the regular painted version of this Boba Fett, but yeah, I might pick it up one day. So here is his blaster that he did use in Empire when he tried to shoot at Luke and R2-D2 when they arrived at that place. I forgot what it's called. Right there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it says the graphite colors. The black, I'm not actually. I think that is graphite. Yeah, that is graphite. Looking around the camera. Yeah. So anyways, let's put the jetpack in. You have two options. Well, we didn't really have any options, really. Just put the jetpack I wanted to. Usually I just put the cape in the way and then put it in. So it keeps the cape in place. And also has it like that. Here's Boba Fett with his cape on. Looks pretty nice, actually. I'm not going to lie. Looks pretty decent. And obviously the gun, his little blaster, does go in his holster pretty well. Like that. And putting the blaster inside in his hands, what you want to do is you want to put this like that. So you want to slide that in there, then bend it back like that, and then try and put the trigger with his finger into the trigger. Well, I don't really do that because for some reason the plastic on these Black Series figures are not the best at all. So if you look, that finger looks like it's about to snap off, and that did happen with my Mandalorian. So that's why I'm not going to bother putting the finger in the trigger, because I just do not want that to snap off. And then you can bend his hand and, well, his arm, or spread out his fingers first, and then tuck him into this gap right there, so it looks like he is holding it right there. So not too shabby, or not, yeah, it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's look at his articulation, and his cape just came out. So his head moves up like that, moves down, and it moves side to side, little bit of head pivot. Shoulder, how do you not just do on this end? Shoulders obviously move outward that far, then can move forward, move back. No bicep swivel, but it can bend at the elbow and rotate the elbow. It does have a calf rotation right there where his gauntlet is. His wrist moves side to side, can bend down and bend back up. He has a waist joint or a diaphragm joint, can side to side, and it can pivot just a little bit. He can't really kick much because these lemon pouches are in the way. He can kick back a bit. It's an upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Well, if I can get that, actually I don't want to force it too much. His ankles move up, down, and he has ankle pivots. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have to do this off camera because my wrists are hurting when I'm putting them. There we go. go. So we'll just stand him up like that. Now just zoom in like this. And now let's compare him with the other Boba Fett. Let me just put his cape in first, because I took the jetpack off when I was showing off the jetpacks a few minutes ago. Anyways, so let's put him right there. Now here he is compared with the obviously with the prototype version of Boba Fett. In my opinion, they both look good. Basically the same height. Obviously, just a few differences. This one is plain white, and then that one's just carbonized. So, this figure's really good. I would rate, so out of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it an 8 or well, I'd give it a 9, or an 8 or a 9. A few things that do bother me. The plastic on these Black Series figures are really bad. This one, however, this one's really good. And obviously this bit did break off me. The plastic, Hasbro, you need to improve your plastic on these Black Series figures, but the Marvel Legends ones are just perfect. What's called, maybe make the pouches made out of rubber instead of plastic, so you can actually at least kick his legs up instead of just slightly. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like on it. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you want to see more reviews like this, then subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on so you wouldn't miss another upload. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. May the force be with you.